Hey everybody, this is 9.2 extra practice. In order to plot absolute value functions on a graph, what you need to do first is you need to be able to find the vertex. So this is not on your worksheet, so just follow along. This should help out a little bit. So your absolute value are these vertical lines right here. So within the absolute value function that you're given, you're going to have an inside term and an outside term. Okay, and if you notice here, they could either be positive or negative. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to identify those terms. So I see a positive 2 on the inside of this first example. Now, if it is positive on the inside, that means you are going to go in the direction left from the origin. Whereas if you see a minus on the inside, that means from the origin you are going to go to the right. Now, the top example would be left 2, and the bottom example would be right 4. Then you take a look at the outside term, and the first one is a negative 5. On the outside, if it's a negative number, you're going down. But if it's a positive number, you're going up. Okay, so this is how you identify the vertex on where to start. So just to take a look at the other two examples, I see a plus 2 on the inside and a plus 5 on the outside. Well, that means left 2, up 5. And in your final example, I see a minus 1 and a minus 9. And that means right 1, down 9. Okay, so this is the skill that we're going to use to plot these absolute value functions. So for example 1, I see minus 2, minus 4. Minus on the inside means right, and minus on the outside means down. So we're going right 2, down 4 from the origin. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's your starting point. Now, the only other bit of information you need right now is to look at the front right after your equal sign. Some examples, there's going to be nothing in between the equals and the absolute value, but in other cases, like number 7, there's going to be a negative. In this case, for number 1, there is no negative. Okay, so the absolute value is going to create a V shape on all of the corners through the remainder of the graph. And there is your absolute value for number 1. Okay? For number 2, I see a plus 1 on the inside, and I see nothing on the outside. So plus on the inside, if we go back to our examples, like this one, means left. So I'm going to go left 1. And on the outside is usually up or down, but there's nothing there. So we're only going left 1 and placing a point. Again, I don't see a negative, so we're going to create a V-like shape going through the remainder of the graph. Okay. Now this time we only have an outside term. Plus 1, that means up 1 from the origin. And again, there's no negative in the front, so make your V-like shape through the remainder. Again, for number 4, only an outside term, plus 2, up 2 from the origin. For number 5, we have a plus 2 on the inside. Plus 2 on the inside means left, so left 2. And just an easy hint to remember, these are called absolute value functions. The word value has a V, which is why these graphs make V-like shapes. Easy trick to remember. For number 6, you have a plus 1 on the inside and a plus 3 on the outside. So we have left 1, up 3 from your origin. Again, it's positive, so it makes your V-like shape. If you look at number 7, now we're going to start running into some negatives. But that's only going to change the way we plot the points, not the vertex. The vertex is still the same. Minus 2 on the inside means right 2. Minus 2 on the outside means down 2. So we're still going to go right 2 and down 2 to find the vertex or the turning point of this graph. Now, because this is negative in the front, it is going to make an upside down V shape. And that is the only difference. And there's your graph. So for the remainder of these, since they all appear negative, they should create an upside down V shape. Plus 1 and plus 4. Plus 1 on the inside means left. Plus 4 on the outside means up. So left 1 and up 4. And again, this one is negative, so it is going to trend downwards. Create that upside down V shape. Okay. Why don't you try the last 4 on your own? And this video will not only help you with today's worksheet, but it will help you with the quiz review worksheet as well. Okay? Feel free to reach out via email, Google Voice if you need additional help. Thanks for watching.